Hello there, and aloha to you. With all the restrictions and everything that we're finally coming out of, this is still as close as I'm willing to get to Hawaii in this climate that we're in right now. At least for a little while, it's still really scary out there. My name is Dan Pollard, and I live in Alberta, Canada. I live here with my amazing wife of 18 years. I've got two daughters, 11 and 13, and a 3-year-old nephew that lives with us. What else do we got? For the last 14 years, I've been working up in the oil and gas sector, up in the just south of Fort McMurray, not quite north, and not one of those high-paying, highfalutin jobs that you hear on there. I work in the warehouse material section. It's kept us busy for a while. I love my work. It's kept us paid up until this economic slowdown where all the cutbacks happened. It also happened in my weight, and my low-paying job got quite a bit lower, and we had to look elsewhere to catch up on the money we made because the money we were making just covered our bills. We've always been a one-income family, and because we decided that homeschooling was what we wanted to do to raise our children. We didn't send our kids to public school. We kept our kids at home. We decided that was the way to go. And we were homeschoolers when homeschooling wasn't cool. And so we were looked for a way to make a little bit more extra income. And when I went home, I didn't want to be working a second job. And when I'm up here in camp, which is where I'm at right now doing this video, I'm stuck. I can't go out anywhere. I can't do another 4 or 5 hours of work at night. Because you're in camp. It's a fly in, fly out. It's you're stuck here. And when I go home, I want to be with my children. I want to be with my wife all the time because when I'm up here, I can't be. It's I get to see them through a computer screen or on the telephone, and that's not fair. If I go home and have to go work at another job, and then I'm away from them, and that's not fair to them. So we looked for an alternate income stream, and I looked at a lot of things. I looked we looked at things that we could do for home parties together, or things like that, and we didn't want to do that either because that still took away from family time. And we're not really into sales. We've done that kind of stuff before I came up here. That was one of the reasons why I did go working in the oil field, was because that stuff was a lot of work for a little pay, and it didn't make sense. So we looked at online businesses because we were looking online one day and saw an ad that probably very similar to what you're watching right now. And it talked about watching a workshop, and that was simple. Watch a workshop, see what, and see it off. And I watched a lot. I watched a lot of different ones before I settled on one the one that I watched, I invite you to watch it again, because the same or a version of the original workshop that I watched is still playing. It has different faces on it because we now have, I think we're up to 90,000 people in our online community of business owners that are doing the same business that I'm doing now too. It went from 60,000 when I started to 90,000 in a year. So there's definitely growth in what I'm doing, and it keeps growing all the time, and there's room to grow. So if you would like to see what I saw a year ago, and I'm still seeing every day, then click the learn more button. That's probably on somewhere down below this, or maybe it's up top, depending on where Google or Facebook or whatever platform you happen to be watching puts it. But just click on that. It'll take you to my website, and put your name and email address in, and I will send you an email with an invitation to our workshop, and watch the workshop. It'll give you the same insights as what I saw a year ago, and you might like it, you might not like it, but if you don't watch it, you won't know. So that's all I wanted to tell you to talk about tonight. And I sure hope that the world rights itself so we can get back traveling again. Because, I've got about 25 of these Hawaiian shirts. And, the guys that I see up here at work, and the guys around Westlock, are really, where I live, are really getting tired of seeing me wearing around town. Because, I've got to wear it. Because I just got the travel bug, and it's summertime, and it really makes people grumpy seeing me in Hawaiian shirts in the wintertime. So, at any rate, check out the webinar, check out the workshop. It's an hour and a half of your life that might be what you're looking for to help you get might just get you what you need. So click on the learn more button, sign up on our website. The workshop is free. It costs nothing to watch. So yeah, that's all I got to talk about today. So talk to you later. See you at the workshop. Bye bye.